They're embarrassed. You made them want to come back. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. They're embarrassed. You make them want to come back. All right. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say that grass is never greener. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say that grass is never greener. See, the reason why they are embarrassed is because they know they had something good. They know they had something nice. But now they want to come back, and that's the walk of shame. You follow what I'm saying? That's almost like the person who quit this job and they said, hey man, so long, bon voyage. I'm finna live my best life. I just hit the lotto, and whatever the case is, only to find out that the lotto that they thought they hit was fraudulent, all right? And now they got to come back to the job. See, they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. You get what I'm saying? And now they got to do the walk of shame. And not many people are willing to set their pride aside. Not many people are willing to set their ego aside. Not many people are willing to take responsibility nor accountability for where they went wrong or their faults. So, yes, of course they are embarrassed. They threw away the cash cow. They threw away someone who had their best interests. They threw away a person who understood them from top to bottom. But just because 20% was missing, or just because 1, 2, or 3 things were missing, they thought that it was best to throw it all away. How many of y'all got one of those grandmothers, if y'all grandmothers are still living, right? Or maybe y'all are the grandmother. Whatever the case is, y'all know exactly what I'm about to say. But how many people had that grandmother, that auntie, who don't throw out the wash machine? They don't throw out the refrigerator. They don't throw out that old appliance. Why? Because it still can work. It still can operate in their mind. They're like, hey, the light went out, but don't throw it out. Hey, you know, the ice maker probably went out, but we ain't gonna get rid of it. We'll just get it fixed. Okay? And see, family, they thought it was best to throw you away, best to walk away, or best to leave you down and out instead of work out whatever it was that was the only thing that needed to be fixed. All right? And I'm saying this once again, y'all, they are embarrassed because now they want to come back and they got to do the walk of shame. Yeah, somebody drop in the comments and say, that's your walk of shame. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say that's your walk of shame. But, fam, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video. No need for a long intro, although we probably are already 3 minutes into the video. But it is what it is, y'all. Leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. How y'all doing, fam? What you got going on? What you ate today? I'm all in your business, all right? For me, y'all, my day is good. Of course, y'all know anytime the sun is out behind me, I'm always going to be up because it's just something about me and nature, y'all. I feel like when you are a true chosen one, it's just something about nature. When things are going great in nature, when it's sunny outside, it's like you're fully connected. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting my workouts in, my jogs in. I've been eating good. Speaking of what I've been eating, I ate 2 slices of wild salmon, right? You know what I'm saying? I got that thing seasoned up with some garlic seasoning or garlic salt with parsley, as well as some a little bit of brown sugar. Not so much because I'm trying to hold back on the sugar, but brown sugar, lemon and lime, and I think some black pepper. Yeah, black pepper. Yellow rice and some broccoli. So that's what I had for today. I'm still in a heavy calorie deficit. I'm going to let y'all see the results, you know, in June, man, in June. But that's what's been going on with myself. Of course, got Muay Thai today. It's time to get some work in. I believe we spar today. I can't wait for that. But that's what's going on my side or of the neck of the woods. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know how y'all doing and what's going on with y'all, what you ate today. I'm always in your business, all right? But anyway, y'all, let's get directly down to business. Number one, y'all. The reason why they are embarrassed and you make them want to come back is because they threw away a dime for a penny, all right? They threw away a dime for a penny, okay? Now, a dime may be smaller. You know, a dime may be, in terms of size, of course, smaller, but the penny looks a little bit more bigger, Okay, now the dime is a little shinier. Don't get me wrong, but a penny can be just as shiny. A person may think that since the penny is a little bigger, that it spins a lot longer, or the duration of it may last a lot longer. No, 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 no. Yeah, that dime may be smaller, but it's worth 10 cents, and the penny worth one. Reno, what are you saying right now? It's equivalent to taking a 2016 Toyota Camry. Yeah, y'all, that's about a decade old. I get it. It's a decade old. However, I bet you it still drive like butter. The what you call it? The engine run like a sewing machine. Yeah, the engine run like a sewing machine. But guess what? You got the 2000 E-Class Mercedes Benz, but it's a non-working engine. Everything underneath the hood is terrible. It may still put up the road, but it ain't where it need to be. And it's definitely not that 2016 Toyota Camry. Somebody say, man, you know what? I'm gonna throw this away because it's it's an old Toyota Camry, man. I want the Mercedes Benz. But it's a 2000, bro. But it's still a Mercedes Benz. So you gonna throw away the dime for a penny? That's what they did, y'all. They threw away a dime for a penny. Like I said, the dime, yeah, it's shiny, right? But it's smaller. And so many people think that since the dime is smaller, that it doesn't have more buying or purchasing power, right? So they trade it out for a penny, only to realize that it was trash wrapped in gold. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. All right. Somebody also drop in the comments and say you threw away the wrong one. Number 2, you find this wine now. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. You are fine as wine now. Okay. You've been working out. You've been getting in shape. You've been getting your mind right. You've been understanding how to manage your energy, your emotions on top of your time now. See, you have more knowledge, more intelligence. You can see straight through the BS now. But more importantly, you look way more appealing. Yeah. And see, when I say you find this wine, now I know a lot of ladies going to say, yeah, Rena, I'm fine this wine. I've been working in the gym. I've been doing my thing. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. I understand that. But see, I'm not even just coming from that perspective though, right? Male or female, when I say you find this wine now, I'm saying that you are better now than what you were then, okay? You are better now than what you were then. I'm talking about from a physical standpoint, a mental standpoint, an emotional standpoint, a spiritual standpoint, even in financial standpoint, right? And so what I'm saying, y'all, is that you're no different from the lady or the guy who was on Facebook. And I've been seeing multiple videos of this, but I've seen a guy and a lady say I was 300 pounds, or they would say his ex-girlfriend at 300 pounds, or his or her ex-boyfriend at 300 pounds, and then they'll have their transformation, and then they'll be rocked up. They got cuts everywhere. They got abs, or some of them just may have just lower weight. Fine as wine now, okay? And people will be embarrassed because it's like the Mike and Sheila situation on Why Did I Get Married, right? He stopped being in love with her and liking her and being attracted to her because he stopped seeing the beauty in her. And when you stop seeing the beauty in a person, then that particular person recognized that as neglect. They don't want me. So now, not only are you going to neglect them, but they'll neglect themselves. And y'all know my quote. If y'all don't know, I'm going to say it again. If you neglect you, they won't respect you. Okay? If you neglect you, they won't respect you. See, family, for a long time, maybe you neglected yourself because you felt unattractive, because you felt unliked, unwanted, whatever the case was. And they fed off that and they didn't respect you. But now you're in a place of where you find this wine. Now you're in a place to where you're not neglecting yourself. Now you're in a place to where you got nothing but the energy and the time to give yourself. Now you are in a space to where you can attract at the highest level. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? And they are embarrassed because they want to come back, but they don't even know how. They don't know where to start. You find this wine now. You ain't the same person you were back then. That person died. Yeah, that person dead. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number three, everybody's talking about you, okay? Everybody's talking about you. You have to understand this, y'all. Somebody may say, oh, Reno, ain't nobody worried about me. Ain't nobody talking about me. Hey, lies you tell. See, if you're doing something of influence, if you are doing something to cause impact, if you are making a change in any environment or community you are in, somebody talking about you. I don't care what you say. Somebody's talking about you. And so with that being said, you got to understand the power of word of mouth. All right? The power of word of mouth. See, family, you can be a person who's out of the way. Nobody talks about you. You haven't made a change, no influence, no type of impact. Guess what? Out of sight, out of mind. But if you are a person who's making impact, you're building up influence, you're making a change, you stand out in the community, in the room, right? You have a light over your head. They have no choice but to hear about you. Why? Because of the power of word of mouth. Okay? Back in the day before there was social media, there was what, y'all? Word of mouth. If you wanted to go to a party or if you wanted to know about a party, you would hear about it from the biggest mouth in the city. If you wanted to know about a party, if you wanted to go to a party, you would hear about it from the loudest mouth in the school. The point is, y'all, is that word of mouth have never went nowhere. Even in the Bible, it says in the beginning there was the word, and the word was with God. So if you say that, or if we know that the power of word of mouth is still evident and still prominent to this day, okay, because it was the same way back in the day, you have to understand that this is something that people notice as well, all right? Everybody's talking about you, and word of mouth is just as powerful, okay? Number 4, y'all, is going to be this right here. They look like the bad guy. All right, they look like the bad guy, point blank, period. Reno, how do they look like the bad guy? It seems like they living their best life. It seems like everything going right for them. It seems like they're getting away with murder. Karma ain't even happened yet. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what these people are going through. You don't know the pain, the suffering. You don't know if this person that they've chosen to be with is doing them dirty. You don't know what's going on. All you see is the image that they project out to the public. All right. See, here's the thing, y'all. What you don't know is that they are stagnant, meaning they're doing the same thing. So even if they're having fun, even if they're partying, even if they're going out, whatever the case is, they were doing that when they was with you. They've been doing this. This is not anything new. Did they open up a business? Did they make change in the community? Did they become more influential, or they're transforming their bodies? Like, let's get outside of a person being able to go on a trip. Okay, broke people go on trips all the time. Let's get outside of a person being able to get more debt by getting a new car. Broke people get new cars all the time, and they are in tremendous debt. Let's stop worried about the surface level things and the surface level stuff, and let's just start paying attention to their stagnation. And see, when they are in stagnation, it's clear as day that they are the bad guys. You still doing the same thing. You still smoking. You still drinking. You still fussing and cussing. Once again, I'm not saying that this makes them bad. I'm just saying that if they haven't changed anything, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. Number 5, y'all, it's going to be this right here. You're living your best life, all right? You're living your best life. You know what, fam? This is equivalent to the person who thought that a job was going to crumble because they left the job. Newsflash, if you leave a job, no matter how good or great of a worker you are or think you are, they will replace you as soon as they hired you. That job going to be moving. Okay, regardless, it's going to keep spinning. Life don't stop for nobody. Tupac said it best, life goes on, right? Life goes on. And so with that being said, y'all, you didn't have that mentality, but they did. They had the mentality of, you're going to crumble when I leave your life. Yeah, just because I don't support you, you're not going to be able to build that business, or you're not going to be able to do anything substantial with yourself. Huh? and you still laughing. You got the last laugh. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. I got the last laugh because you did. So yes, you are living your best life. And now they're embarrassed because they know they want to come back. But once again, they don't even know how to come back. They don't know where to start. Okay, that's almost like cussing somebody out so bad, okay, only to realize that you may need them to co-sign for you. You may need them to hire you. You may need them for anything in life, but you're going to be embarrassed. Why? Because you know you burnt that bridge, but you have to face them and face the music, and everybody don't want to take that walk of shame, right? But anyway, y'all, that's going to conclude this video. They are embarrassed. You make them want to come back. Number one, they threw away a dime for a penny. Number two, you fine as wine now. All right? All aspects. Keep that in mind. Number three, everybody's talking about you. Number four, they look like the bad guy right now. They're in stagnation. All right? They doing the same thing. It's like they live in Groundhog's Day. And number five, y'all, you're living your best life, all right? With that being said, fam, get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, Yes Sir hoodie, book a one-on-one session with your boy, and you can check out any one of my books. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.